Hey guys, I'm Adi. Welcome back to the series. Last time we wrote the callback function to display our comments. Now it's time to finish this contact form. It doesn't actually look the way we want it with the labels on the right side, and of course we have no label on the comment form, on the comment field, sorry. So we're going to do that using two filters and two separate functions. One will be used to create new default values for the form, and the other will be used to modify how the fields are showing. So let's begin with the first one. So go to functions PHP. I'm going to create a new section. So custom comment form. Comments form. Okay, and we'll add a new filter. So add filter. The function we're targeting is comment form defaults, and the function that we're gonna write will be called adaptive custom comment form. Okay, so the way filter behave is they hook your own function to like a default function like this one. So by using that, you can actually modify some of the values that will normally be returned by that function. So let's write the function adaptive custom comment form. All right, and we'll begin by doing this. Defaults, actually defaults should be a parameter. So defaults, and first of all we'll target the following text: comment notes before. Okay, we're gonna assign it to 0, and then we're just gonna do return defaults. Okay, so let's scroll back. Okay, so by doing this, we removed this text right here. If you remember, we had, let me just comment this so you can see it better. We had this text which was saying your email address will not be published, required fields are marked with the star. Yeah, so if we want to get rid of that, we need to use defaults comment notes before. There is like a brother to this variable. It's called comment notes after, which is displayed after the comment form, and it involves the allowed tags. For now, we're not going to tamper with that. It's just fine. So another default I'm going to work with will be the ID of the form. Yeah, because if we look in HTML, we can see that our form has an ID of comment form. So let's go ahead and do that. ID form equals comment form. Okay, so now already we can see some changes, like the width of the inputs and the labels. So we got that going for us. The next step is to remove the label from the comment field. So to do that, we have another default, which is called comment field. Okay. So for that, we'll just do a simple paragraph. Yeah, text area, name should be comment, ID should be comment, and this should be the correct markup. Do a quick cleanup. All right. And now if we refresh, that label is gone. All right, perfect. So this is it for the first function. Now we must rewrite how each of these individual fields is displayed. And for that, we're going to use another filter. Only this time, we're going to target a different function. And that's called comment form default fields. And the custom function that we're going to use will be called adaptive custom comment fields. Okay, so let's write that. Let's do a quick copy and paste. Okay, and this doesn't receive any argument or parameter, but we'll begin by defining some variables of our own. We'll start with commenter, and we'll get the person who is actually writing the comment. So to do that, we'll use wp get current commenter. All right, and then we'll have another variable that's called req from required, and we'll get we need to check here if in order to add a comment, the user must input its name and email. And this is actually an option from the back end. Yeah. So let's see. Comment author must fill out name and email. This is the one. And the comment, the option name, get option. Its name is require name email. All right. So if this is checked in the backend, this one will return true. And the final variable will be something called aria req. Now, maybe this won't seem too familiar. ARIA stands for Accessible Rich Internet Applications, and WordPress now uses something that's called ARIA required equals true. It's an attribute to tell screen reader users actually which fields are required. Okay, so we'll say ARIA req will equal to something like this: required, and just bear with me here while I do this. All right, should be it, and then all right. So what's going on here with this operator? First, we evaluate this expression. So if in other words, if required is true, then we're printing this. Else, we're printing this. This is just a shorthand for an if-else statement, and it's really useful if you're want to code more efficiently. Okay, so with all our variables done, we need to define a fields variable. So fields, it's going to be an array, and it's going to hold all of our new fields. So array, and we'll begin with the author. So author, it's going to be something like this, and we need to copy the exact style that we have here. So basically it's paragraph, which contains input plus label. Okay, so we're gonna say this. We'll start with paragraph, And just to make the code like a bit easier to follow, I'm gonna start doing this. So paragraph, which contains input, type is gonna be author, type is gonna be text, ID will be author, name will be author, and then value is gonna be something like this. Now, when inputting values in like form elements, it's really important to escape the HTML attributes. Or actually, it's really important to encode like ampersands, quotes, and stuff like that. And to do that, we're going to use a function that's called ESC ATTR. In other words, escape attributes. And as a parameter, we're going to get commenter, comment author. So basically, we're getting whoever is commenting right now, and as a value to that email address, we're gonna put the comment author, not email address, name, sorry. We're gonna put its actual name. So after, well, this is not showing, but after the user hits the submit button, the form fields will still contain its original information, like name, email, and stuff like that. I hope that's clear enough for you. So let's see, a value. Okay. All right. So after this, we're gonna input something else, and that is the aria required. Okay, and it's time to close. The text for input. Next up, we'll do the label. And actually, let's go ahead and copy it from here just to save a bit of time. Okay, so label for author, and this one right here. Okay, we're gonna say name. Okay, and also this this asterisk will be replaced by a conditional statement again. Okay, so we'll do the shorthand, if required, then we're gonna show it like this. Otherwise, we'll show nothing. Okay, and we're closing the label like this, and then we're closing the paragraph. All right, something like that. Okay, so fields, I have this array. Let's do a quick check, and we're going to return these fields. Okay, so we have a parse error, syntax error, unexpected. Okay, in line 156. Okay, Okay, so this doesn't belong there. All right. Okay, so far so good, guys. Now all we got to do is copy this. Okay, the second one will be email, and we'll have input type text ID. It's going to be email. Name is going to be email. The value is going to be commenter, comment author email. Also ARIA required, and then label is going to be for email, and it's going to be email here. All right. Okay, pretty good. And finally, the last one, it's going to be URL. Paragraph ID is going to be URL. Name URL, value, escape attribute commenter, comment author URL. Okay. Now this is not required, so we can get rid of this part. And also the label is going to be for URL. Let's say website here, and delete that. All right, that should be it. And there it is. Our form is now an exact replica of the one we had in HTML. And as you can see, the stuff I was rambling about earlier with the values that were being remembered and then displayed, yeah, this is what I was talking about. Okay, pretty good. So let's see. If I do another comment, okay, post comment, George, comment is awaiting moderation, okay, and it remembered my name. All right, let's do a reply test to comment number 28. Okay, so this one says leave a reply to test contributor and then cancel reply. So let's reply that, reply to test contributor. All right, pretty good, pretty good. So the reply system also works. Now, obviously, you saw a little glitch here when replying to a comment. We need to work on the CSS for this a little bit, but you know, if we have time, we'll do that in the last videos of the series. For now, I just want to focus on the WordPress part. Okay, well, that was it, guys, for the single page template. We got, you know, the content working, we got the comments working, which was the difficult part, and we got them to display exactly the way that we want. And in the next video, we'll start working on the single page template. And that's going to be used to display, you know, the sample pages that we have here. But yeah, that's in the next video. Thank you for watching this one. I hope you found some useful stuff. Until next time, I will see you. Bye bye.